Have you ever reached out to someone only to be met with silence? It stings, doesn't it? That unreturned message, the unanswered call, it can feel like a personal rejection, a wound to your sense of self. But what if I told you there's a way to turn this pain into personal power? A way to use the silence as a tool for growth? In this session, we'll delve into ancient Stoic wisdom, principles that have stood the test of time. These insights will help you navigate the discomfort of being ignored with grace, dignity, and strength. Through timeless stories and actionable advice, you'll discover how to transform silence into an opportunity for growth. 1. Acknowledge the pain without overreacting. Let's begin with a story. Imagine a man named Epictetus, a former slave who rose to become one of the most respected philosophers in ancient Rome. His life was filled with challenges far beyond what most of us face today. Yet he taught one of the most empowering lessons. You cannot control the actions of others, only your response to them. When someone ignores you, let's say it's a woman whose attention you hope to gain, it's natural to feel hurt. Maybe you're frustrated or even questioning your own worth. Pause. Acknowledge those feelings. They're valid. But here's the key. Don't let them spiral out of control. Epictetus reminds us that her silence doesn't define your value. Your response does. Take a deep breath and remember this. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's Marcus Aurelius speaking, another Stoic great. The power lies within you to decide how much control this moment has over your emotions. 2. Reflect on your expectations. Let's dig a little deeper. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often reminded himself to expect people to act according to their nature, not his expectations. Ask yourself, were you expecting a certain response? Was that expectation realistic? When we set rigid expectations, whether it's a text back within an hour or a certain tone of engagement, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. What if you shifted your mindset? Tomorrow morning, try this exercise. Write down, I can't control how others act, but I can control how I respond. Keep it somewhere visible. Over time, this practice can reframe your thinking, freeing you from unnecessary frustration. It's a subtle shift, but a powerful one. You stop looking outward for validation and start focusing inward on what you can control. 3. Shift your focus to self-improvement 3 minutes. Now let's talk about growth. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, believed that setbacks, yes, even something as small as being ignored, are opportunities to strengthen your character. Instead of dwelling on why someone didn't respond, ask yourself, how can I use this time to improve? Maybe you've been meaning to start a new skill, dive into a hobby, or improve your health. Use this moment as fuel. Seneca faced rejection from the Roman elite, but he turned their indifference into some of the greatest works of philosophy ever written. Imagine that. Their silence became his masterpiece. Can you do the same? What could you create or achieve by channeling your energy inward instead of outward? 4. Understand and empathize. It's easy to assume that silence is about you, but Marcus Aurelius offers a powerful reminder. You always have the option of having no opinion. Consider this. What if her silence has nothing to do with you? Maybe she's overwhelmed, stressed, or dealing with personal challenges you can't see. When you step into someone else's shoes, you not only practice empathy, but also free yourself from unnecessary anguish. You stop making assumptions and start understanding that everyone has their battles. It's a small mental shift, but it can save you a world of heartache. 5. Maintain your dignity. Here's a hard truth. Chasing someone who doesn't value your presence diminishes your own worth. Epictetus warned against begging for attention or validation. Instead, he encouraged maintaining your dignity. If someone isn't ready to engage with you, gracefully step back. This isn't about being cold or detached. It's about respecting yourself. Think of it this way. Your time and energy are valuable. By stepping back, you're not closing a door forever. You're simply choosing to invest in relationships that are reciprocal and fulfilling. This decision, though challenging, speaks volumes about your self-worth. 6. Reframe rejection as redirection. Finally, let's talk about reframing rejection. Seneca famously said, "Sometimes, even to live is an act of courage." What if her silence is life nudging you in a different direction? Maybe there's someone or something better waiting for you. A relationship, a friendship, or even an opportunity for self-discovery. When you stop seeing rejection as an endpoint and start seeing it as a redirection, you unlock a new perspective. It's not the end of the story. It's just a chapter that leads to something greater. Let's reflect for a moment. Which of these Stoic principles resonates most with you? Have you ever faced a similar situation where these ideas could have helped? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And remember, this journey doesn't end here. In our next session, we'll explore Seneca's wisdom on time management, a skill that can help you take control of your day and your life. If this message spoke to you, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on how Stoicism can guide you toward a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Until next time, stay grounded and keep growing.